Hi, I'm Erica Coy, and this is my 505 Counseling Disposition Reflection video. So first I want to talk about my beliefs in the code, the ACA Code of Ethics. I think we all need a standard, no matter what profession you're in. So if you're a doctor, a nurse, a lawyer, I work in IT, we have a standard of ethics. The IT department that I work in is actually in the insurance industry. Uh, and we have a high code of ethics. I actually just finished my ethics training a couple of weeks ago. It's yearly, we have to do it. So it's needed, I think, for almost every profession, and I personally just believe that it's needed. So um, the sections in the code of ethics is the counseling relationship, relationships, confidentiality and privacy, professional responsibility, relationships with others in the same profession, evaluation and assessment, supervising, training, and teaching, research, publication, and distance counseling, technology, social media, and resolving ethical issues. The three dispositions that I selected was empathy. I believe personally that I kind of, by nature, I'm an empathetic person. So I believe that's probably my biggest strength. I kind of get down and um, I feel what other people feel. Sometimes that's actually a curse, but I'm able to work with them because I'm feeling and in tune with what they're feeling. So I think that's a pro and a con. Um, genuineness. I am a very genuine person. I believe that I am sincere. I don't come from a place of judging, and I believe that everyone has issues, everyone has faults, and no person has the right to actually judge another person. And I believe that helps me come, and be more genuine in dealing with others and not so fake. Um, amiability, if I can say that right. Humility and compassion and being positive, and kindness with my interaction. I like to believe that that's who I am at the core. So I think those are my three strengths. Sorry, I have a southern accent. Anyway, my weaknesses, I believe, are patience. Not that I don't have patience, but I do kind of talk fast and not so chill. I think just slowing down a little bit, having a little bit of patience, will go a long way, and I am working on that. Cultural diversity is another one. Obviously, I'm a white female, so I don't want to come across as, I have white guilt or I know everything, and because there is some guilt, because I do, I it's just hard to explain. But in the field that I work in, I'm actually the minority, because I am in IT. I am the minority as a female. I work in a very male-dominated profession, and as a white person, as a Caucasian person, I am the minority. But I don't want anyone to look at me and say, she doesn't know what I'm thinking. I'm not thinking. She doesn't know how I'm feeling because I'm Black or I am Latino, and she doesn't know where I'm coming from. So I need to kind of true up my ability to kind of get across, no, I've never been a Black man. However, I'm here to help you. I'm here to give you the tools that you need. So just kind of true up, I guess, that connection in the diversity field, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Um, on developing my personal identity, even now I have to go through, um, I've had to get my certifications in IT field that I work in. I do an agile type of project, so I had to get lots of certifications, and I have to be membership. And I believe that developing my professional identity, disposition, that's going to come through me learning as much as I can, becoming part of a whole, I think. Team of other people, professionals, doing lunch and learns, joining, the South Carolina Counseling Association, because I'm from South Carolina, obviously, I got a Southern accent. So that's how I kind of like want to true that up, going to the organizational meetings, seeing what they have available and taking, um, using the benefits that come with that, and my continuing education. So at South Carolina, we have a state counseling association. Some of the benefits that we have is networking. It is down in Columbia, which is probably 45 minutes from where I live. Continuing education. There is a lot of continuing education that is on the site available. They also meet continually, and there's some webinars that you can actually do online. And it's most of it is free, not all of it. Free consultations for the LPC and the LPCA licensure. So that's a great benefit that I think is needed. And they have a student. I've actually already signed up to be part of the student counseling association, not actually a counselor, but a student counselor. So activities, they do meet. They have lunch and learns, like I said. The current lunch and learn is how the bills that are on the state floor and on the federal floor affect us, or will affect me eventually, but affect the mental health field and in the school system. So I think that's a lot of needed, and that's actually the most current lunch and learn that is coming up. In regards to the use of technology and implications for ethical issues, again, I am I'm in IT. I have worked with patient portals. I have worked with user interfaces, and as a patient, I have actually used telehealth. When COVID came, I was in therapy, and it helped me doing telehealth, because a lot of insurance companies actually do not cover telehealth as in the mental health benefits. When COVID came, that changed. So they were able to say, okay, yes, you can do telehealth with your therapy if you're, like, I'm in South Carolina. My therapist that I was seeing, she was in North Carolina, but she had a North and South Carolina license, so I could actually sit in South Carolina and she could video in me in. So I think it's a great benefit. However, the drawbacks of that, and I will give a personal perspective on that. I was going through an extremely messy divorce and separation from a complete sociopath. And I found out afterwards that we lived in separate bedrooms. So he had put listening devices in my room and was recording my online therapy sessions. So that is a drawback to that, because you don't know who may be listening at a door or have a listening device in the area that you're in and listening to your therapy sessions. And he was using it against me. So that is a downside of having the telehealth and the technology. I think I'm probably over my time. Again, I'm a little wordy, so thanks for allowing me to do the video. Thank you for welcoming into the class, and I'm looking forward to learning as much as I can from you, and enjoy the feedback that you've already given me. So thank you so much, and have a great day.